Have you ever grown super emotionally invested and attached to a character, however, they're not getting the spotlight they deserve? Well, today will be a day of sympathy. While many K-dramas do a great job at filling in the gaps and untying many knots, others have outstanding characters with unfulfilled potentials. In fact, these characters stand out so much that, to viewers, they may as well be the main character. So today, let's count down on these fascinating roles that deserve a show of their own. Number 1. Veronica Park, The Secret Life of My Secretary. There's no talking about iconic acts without the complete fab that is Veronica Park. As the fierce and unapologetic CEO of film production company Cinepark, Veronica Park steals the spotlight whenever it's her time to show. Exaggeration and fabulous may as well be her middle name, making her extremely memorable to whoever has watched the show. The way this character dresses, talks, and walks speaks for herself. She's cool and she knows it. Even when lamenting, Veronica is no less amusing. Still, there wouldn't be any CEO title attached to her name if she doesn't earn it herself. She is dead serious when it comes to her job and will not accept any half-baked performance. Her craziness might overshadow other aspects of personality, seeing that she will jump people at a single insult. Yet, as a woman of career, Veronica Park is determined to get what she wants and isn't afraid to retaliate.
그 사람을 위해 최선을 다했다는 건 할 만큼 했다가 아니라 하는 데까지 해보자.
Aside from her fierce and domineering personality, Veronica's love line also makes for an absolutely entertaining watch. Her craziness balances out her love interest Gi Dae-ju's aloofness. And the way our favorite CEO attempts to go against her arranged marriage just shows that her feelings for Dae-ju are real, and how she's a serious girl in love. Years after the series aired, yet we can still hear this character's iconic tagline,
Veronica Park speaking,
in our head. Just give this girl her own series already. Number 2. Lee Rang, Tales of the Nine-Tailed. If there's ever a list of lovable villains, or well, at least kind of villains, we bet that Lee Rang will stand at the top of that list. Hot and sexy and childish in a suit and a signature smirk, he would either melt your heart or lure you into his hidden past with his mysterious aura. Not interested in bad boys? Well, there are other aspects of Lee Rang for you to consider. Sure, he's notorious and not exactly a good man. He kills people, and there's no way to defend that. However, when we learned that his source of pain comes from being abandoned by the one person he loved, we had to give him at least some merit. To be honest, Lee Rang's side of the story becomes more intriguing than the main storyline sometimes. When his interior begins to crack, we find that there's a caring nature underneath his mischievous and bloodlust facade. He still cares for those in pain and takes them under his wings. The time he spends with the young boy Suo really peels down Lee Rang's tough and cruel walls, revealing a more vulnerable and nurturing side. He cares for the boy and his fellow accomplices alike. So sometimes it's hard to comprehend how the cruel guy that massacred a whole village can be the same person as this. In the end, the story comes full circle as Lee Rang decides to sacrifice himself to bring back his brother. Rationally, this ending may be how this character pays for his crimes. Yet emotionally, our hearts cannot help but weep for him. Being able to see Lee Rang having another chance in his next life comes as a relief. Yet, with 2 more seasons in production, we dearly wish to see his character getting explored more, and if possible, get the screen time for himself. Number 3. Jennifer, Still 17. If you think that a regular housekeeper can bring little to the table, Jennifer will surely prove you wrong. As a supporting character in Still 17, Jennifer delivers to the series both humor and sorrow, and is a total scene stealer. The moment she appears on screen, she has us on the verge of tears, laughing at her extraordinarily quick reflexes and out-of-the-blue life quotes. Her monotonous voice adds a strange but pleasant surprise to her character, and even makes us wonder, could this character have been a robot in disguise? Whatever the answer might be, there's one thing for sure. She showers the residents at Woojin's household with motherly care. She does the groceries, cleans up the house, and cooks for the gang. Although she's their housekeeper, her actions seem as caring and nurturing as a mother. It is as if we get to see a Korean Mary Poppins ascending from above, healing each character's pain, all the while waltzing around in a truly eccentric fashion. Yet Jennifer is not a flat character either. She also has her own pain in the past, having lost her husband and miscarried her only child. The reason why Jennifer opted from emotions was also downright heartbreaking. Seriously, she's both fun to watch and carries lessons of her own. so we won't mind if Jennifer has the time to tell her own adventure. Number 4. Han Yang, Prison Playbook. First appearing as a drug addict with nothing in mind, we never expected Han Yang of Prison Playbook to leave us with such a deep impression. Han Yang is definitely a troublemaker in the small cell number 2. He's weird and feeble, always stealing his cellmate's food and annoying the hell out of Captain Yu. Whenever there's a quarrel in the cell, you can know for sure Han Yang is a part of it. Still, he's a source of entertainment in the daunting prison. Him wrapping in his blue blanket really makes us let out the biggest "aww" when we stream from one episode to another. However, there is more to Han Yang's story. Like every cellmate in Sobu Prison, he once had a life outside of prison and a love story of his own. Via Han Yang, the series had cast light on a gay relationship in a respectful manner, instead of making them just tokens for drama. The guy's interaction with his lover, Siwon, from present to past, enticed us with its sorrow and hope. However, the ending of Prison Playbook graced us with a harsh truth. In the end, Han Yang's addiction painfully resurfaced, and we, once again, had to watch his loved ones be let down. While we did kinda see a happier endgame for this character in Racket Boys, that wasn't quite enough. So we wouldn't mind if there's anything that delves into his character and his future post-prison life. Number 5. Won In-jae, Startup. Next on the list is none other than Won In-jae, the sister of the female lead Dalmi in Startup. In-jae might seem like a bad guy at first sight, but we have to agree. She's a realist who puts herself first. Moving away from her struggling father may seem like a cruel deal, but she knew from the start that following her mother meant better conditions. So that's what she did. Although a stepdaughter of a chaebol family, she soon realizes the resources she was given would not mean anything if she did not have her own terms. That is when she made her power move to join the sandbox competition and face her own sister. As cold and competitive as this character is, In-jae still managed to get our favor when she never resorted to underhanded methods. Instead, she plays fair and square, even clapping back when others dare to badmouth her sister. Startup might not have done her justice with her crumbs of screen time, but a series special or even her own series will do it just right. We can finally see the story from her side and how she gradually mends her relationship with her own rival/sister. And maybe even a fitting love story. Honorable mention: K2. The K2. Okay, we know that K2 has already got his own show, but hear us out. We know absolutely nothing about the main character. K2, or Kim Jae-ha, just appears out of the blue as a bodyguard of the JSS security under Choi Eugene. All we got to know about him is that he was a soldier who fought in Iraq and returned to Korea for committing murder. Kim Jae-ha is only an alias to cover his real identity. Other than that, his past is just a blur, which makes him more dangerous than he might seem. As the series progresses, he is shown to be a very much capable fighter and mastermind. Yet he hides them nicely under a charming smile and a killer body. That might put you off guard. In the end, we're happy to see the bad guys get their own punishments and the main couple living their happy endings. However, with only a brisk of his past, fans are crying out loud for a second season to see a fuller story of this Kim Jae-ha. Or, at least for his real name. Guess we can only wait and see. So, how do you feel about these characters? Do you think they deserve a show of their own? Are there any other faves you think need more focus? Comment down below to let us know. And if you want more videos like this, like, share, and subscribe to Polydrama. We'll come back soon. See ya!